All right, so the question of inquiry was, the person I don't know on the other side of the world is intricately woven into my quality of life. The person I don't know on the other side of the world is intricately woven into my quality of life. I'm gonna walk around and I'm gonna take a peek at what you have, and we're gonna have a quick discussion. So give me some supporting evidence. So when we have an argument, we need to have evidence to support it. So what would be supporting evidence that you think is very insightful or judicious or comprehensive? Maybe it's sound, maybe it's specific, it's convincing, it's compelling. What evidence do you have that would support the argument to claim that the person I don't know on the other side of the world is intricately, getting close, woven into my quality of life? Yes, sir.
Patient 0 of COVID.
Okay, so patient 0 of COVID. The person I don't know who it is. You don't know who it is. Most people don't know who it is. I'm not sure anyone really knows who it is, but they're woven into my quality of life. I think that one's pretty clear, right? That our quality of life has been changed by somebody on the other side of the world. I don't know. Because they came into contact with COVID-19, now our lives have been altered. And you could make an argument that our quality of life has been diminished. That, for one, we have these masks that we have to wear every day. If we lived in Winnipeg, our quality of life might be even diminished more, to the extent that if it's a non-essential item that you'd like to buy from the store, right now you can't buy it. So even your right to consume products has been compromised by somebody on the other side of the world we don't know. So the person I don't know on the other side of the world is intricately, getting better, woven into my quality of life. Our quality of life's been affected by patient 0 of COVID-19. That's a great example. Any other examples you guys came up with? Yes, sir.
This is more like for any war in general, but we chose World War II.
Okay.
Like, most of the men had to leave Canada to
Mhm.
fight across seas. It affected most of Canada, especially the women who were having to take up jobs.
So the person I don't know on the other side of the world is intricately woven into my quality of life. If I say this enough times, I'll pronounce it right. So you could go with World War I and the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand at the beginning. We don't know Archduke Franz Ferdinand. He's not like my uncle or anything. But he gets assassinated, and then suddenly thousands of Canadians need to go to fight, and some of them to die in Europe with the entangling alliances that creates a war as a result. It changes their quality of life. Absolutely. Absolutely. So the person I don't know on the other side of the world is intricately woven into the quality of life. We've got World War I, the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. We have patient 0 of COVID-19. What else do we have? Yes, sir.
Well, see, all my clothes are probably made by another person, for a child. I was made in like 2 different countries.
Yep. So your clothes are probably made by a child working in a sweatshop in Indonesia or Vietnam, and your clothes are important to your quality of life?
Yes, because it's cold here and I like not.
You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say that that person that's making your clothes is intricately woven into the quality of all of our lives, because we too also like you not being naked. So, like, that person making your clothes is making all of our lives better. So, yeah, no, there's another one there. Yes, sir.
Both a cooking style and religion, because for religion, someone made it up, people believed it and stuck with it, and the cooking style is like from each nation and all that. They have a different style of cooking made by probably either 1 or maybe 2 family chefs.
Yeah, so there might be a master chef that we don't even know who the master chef was anymore. It's been so long since they came up with this thing. But maybe there's a certain type of food that you love that is prepared through this process that a master chef, or even not even a master chef, just someone created at some point. And because of that, it has impacted your quality of life. Because let's be honest, a good meal, that can change your day. A good meal can change your day. So, are you putting yours on your computer? Your notes that you're doing? Can I just get you to do this then? Because it's just easier for me to get in the back corner. Okay? Because yours is about the only one I couldn't see as I walked around. Yes, sir.
I have a question and a note.
Okay, fire away.
Who discovered milk?
What are they doing?
And what were they doing? Yeah.
And the invention of electricity.
Okay, so the electricity one, you can Google that, we can figure that out. But milk's been around for so long, like animal milk. I'm not sure that we have like Joey Milk came up with milk, right? And he's just really thirsty. And he's like, well, works for that, calf. It probably works for me too. So it's probably like that video we watched about the Neolithic Revolution, and the idea probably came out of necessity and maybe out of like trial and error.
Going for a run in the field, quite thirsty.
Yeah, going for a run in the field, get thirsty, and just hook yourself up with some animal milk, I guess, yeah. The person I don't know on the other side of the world is intricately, look at me now, intricately, I learned something today, I'll forget it by tomorrow. It is intricate, well, see, I already forgot it. Intricately woven into quality of life. What else do you guys have? Sometimes this prompt is on the final exam.
Social media influencers.
So social media influencers. So another example of globalization. There's people through social media influencing that we don't know personally.
Let's start a new trend.
They start a new trend. So give me a trend that they started and establish how that trend affects your quality of life. So in order to be sound and specific, we're going to take something like social influencer, which makes sense, but we're going to finish the thought, right? We're going to say, this is the thing that they've done very specifically, and this is how specifically it attaches to quality of life. So the more sound and specific we can get here, the more likely it is we get to that 80. So, get us to the 80. Give me an example.
TikTok.
TikTok. So again, that's a thing. I get it. What is something that somebody's done on TikTok that has changed your quality of life? Okay, now let's just pretend for a second that I'm not a TikTok person. So
Ask her to get up and do it.
can you maybe you don't have to. I appreciate that. Like could be like a hands-on thing, but by doing it, how did it change your quality of life? It gives you exercise. Maybe it gives you a creative outlet. Maybe it creates some kind of sense of unity. Is this something that's come out like recently? Like when did you said Renegade?
It started at Musically, and then a Chinese company bought it, renamed it
No,
TikTok.
I understand what TikTok is.
Yeah, but it started as a different app, and then someone bought it out and renamed it.
Okay. Could you make an argument that TikTok in a time of pandemic is creating a vital link connecting people that are otherwise isolated, and therefore it improves your quality of life?
No, definitely not. It just makes people chat with each other.
You're saying yes, so at least you're on my side. So you just got 100, everybody else failed. 100 for you, 0s for everyone else. Yes?
The people instead of TV shows.
Okay? A person I don't know on the other side of the world is intricately woven into my quality of life. Now, we can flip it now, and I want you to think about how you're the other person on the other side of the world. You're someone's other person, that they don't know you. How can you be intricately woven into their quality of life? What can you do to damage their quality of life, so you make their lives worse? And what can you do to improve their quality of life, to make their lives better? So we're going to flip it and say you're the person changing their life. How do you make their lives worse? How do you make their lives better? Fire away.
Yelling at them instead of a video game.
Okay?
What if we all
So, you're still yelling at somebody you don't know from around the world, right?
Yep.
Okay, fair enough. I can belittle people over, some kind of gaming app or something, yeah.
Making and then selling our oil makes cars.
Okay, so Alberta's oil is vital to the production of many things, including plastics and automobiles. And by doing it, we make people's lives better and worse around the world. Absolutely. One last thing and then we'll wrap this up. Who thinks, look down on your page and thinks that, you know what, maybe I got like a, I don't want to use the word pathetic because there's a lot of emotion that goes with pathetic, but I don't have enough written down and I should probably say something here to help boost my mark on this assignment. So anybody looking down thinking, you know what, I haven't really said much, I didn't write much, I don't really want to get a 4 out of 10 on this. So what's one more thing? Because I haven't been writing down any of the ideas that people have been shouting out either. It's like, man, I could have doubled my writing by just writing down what we just talked about. But I decided to, like, you know, not do that either, because, you know, that's effort. So what's one last thing? How we can be the person on the other side of the world that changes someone's life. Give me an example.
Why does that have to be on the other side of the world?
Well, it's a metaphor.
So it could be someone I don't know.
Somebody you don't know.
Flying on a gun.
Oh, just selling tools at the co-op, you know, people I don't know, I improve their quality of life.
Good.
So they can build houses to live in, improve their quality of life.
You know what? And that's gonna be our final thought right there. That's the carrot on the top of the ice cream. And you're probably sitting there saying, I don't like having carrots on the top of my ice cream. Well, that's the kind of comment it was right now. So you could say that the tools that you sell,
Everything I sell.
but let's go with the tool thing, right?
Yeah.
You're onto something
I
there.
like tools.
You sell some tools to Joey. Joey goes and builds a house for Habitat for Humanities.
Yeah.
People get to live in it. People you don't know. You've improved their quality of life because you hooked Joey up with some tools.
And I know what I'm talking about when they come in about asking me what the best dewalt drill is.
Okay, so let's just play this out for a second. I'm walking into co-op. I'm like, I'm in the market for a dewalt drill. I'd like to know which one's the best one.
So I take you to the aisle and then I bring my key to unlock it for you and take it out for you, and then I'd sell you the most expensive package we got with another charger.
Nice. Good times. I just felt like I was there. You transported me to the world of co-op right there.
Come over tonight to the co-op, I'll show you.
Yeah?
My dad was talking about how nice of a young man you were.
I know, I helped him by
I'm
an
not
hour.
even kidding. He's like, you know Caden? And I was like, which one? He's like, the one that works at co-op. I was like, uh-oh.
I didn't feel like working that day, so I just followed him around for half an hour helping him out.
Yeah.
Good times. Next time I have some co-op related tool needs, I know who my co-op related guy will be. Do you guys have any tools there?
Yeah.
You got any of them dewalt drills?
A couple of them.
Yeah.
On sale this week too.
What?